Saturday, everybody. Hope everyone out there is having a good Saturday evening. Shay5969 here. We got Casey, aka Dizzy Tugboat, in the building.
Yeah, the
Hope,
Dizzy
I
Tugboat.
hope everyone's doing well and having a good Saturday evening. I was seeing that there was a bunch of people live tonight, so who knows how we'll get our turnout, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm rocking my Devo Growler XL tonight. We went on, me and the wife went on date night earlier, so, had to carry something good. This is one of my favorites. I love Devo, they're killing it. I'm a big fan. Keep talking about this knife, but with good reason. Steven Parks, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Steve?
Hope you're having a good evening, good weekend. And then I got from OCD for EDC, I got my CME and my lanyard for my shaman, so I still got to put those bad boys on there. But I love that knife. It's like one of my favorite Spyderco designs. Neil Mack, what up, though? Hope you're doing good, having a good Saturday. Good weekend. We got a bunch of new streaming gear, so
Mr. Mouse,
the lives are going to be changing, so we'll figure it out. Mr. Mouse, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. Got the full size Adira. What was everybody carrying tonight? Let me know what you guys were rocking this evening. But yeah, I love that Benchmade. That's one of my favorites. I love the blue.
I got my Chop 2. I was carrying my Effing Grove for a couple days, but I got my Chop 2 from North Mountain Blade Company. Love the Japanese Tanto.
Dude, North Mountain Blade kills it.
And it's kind of a thick handle, though, but I like the texture of it.
Right on, Neil Mack. That's what's up. Hope you had a chill your Sunday. Ooh, TRM, that's what's up. I've heard a lot of good things about them. A lot of people seem to really, really like them. And a great USA made company, that's for sure. And then I got out the weird Fox knives tonight.
I don't know how I feel about that one. There's no pocket clip for it. It's weird.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
It's a weird one. How do you
Fox
close it?
knives. It's a back lock, so you got the lock right there.
Oh, okay.
And then it just folds, but it has this secondary lock on it right there. You can hit it, and then boom, it won't disengage.
It's like a safety stop or something.
But yeah, something different. And then it doesn't have a pocket clip or anything. It came with like a belt sheath. Fox knives. Something different. And then it's in, what is it in? Something weird.
LR, why'd you sell me fence? What the fuck?
N690, yeah. Another weird blade still. Wife wants a chop. That's what's up. They're awesome. Casey likes his. Great action. Great blade. Said the wife wants a chop.
Oh, dude, I absolutely love mine. It feels really great. Nice textured handle. I do like my Effing Grow, though. Nice Jimmy Crow custom Effing Grow. I absolutely love this. This was pretty much an everyday carrier of mine. Still is.
Small off-grid enforcer, mini pyrite, tiny SOG. Nikon C1 White, SMW MP Shield 9. That's what's up, Neil Max. Solid carry. The Desert Warriors, they're sick. Titanium Justin needs all of them. He should have one of each. Cool kid, what up, Dell? Hope you're doing good. Having a good evening. But yeah, and then I brought out the Tenable. I really, really enjoy this. Was one of my favorite knife purchases of the past year. Huge slab of D2 and a way to get a Midgard Messer design for under $100. Can't beat it. But yeah, Tenable makes some really great budget blades. But yeah, that and my Devo Growler XL are like two of my probably favorite knife purchases of 2025. Not counting gifts, but you know, because Christmas was a banger this year from the wife.
Yeah.
And then the bug out. An S90, right? Or S30. S30B, my bad. I love this knife.
And I got the knockoff for work.
Oh, dude,
Your
yeah.
recommendation.
Pull it out.
You're closer, usually.
And then we got the bug out killer.
The bug out killer. That is
And
the
then
Walmart.
let's put them side by side.
The bug out killer is the Walmart exclusive.
There you go. You got the $10 version, and you got the bug out. I mean, you can definitely see they were definitely on par with copying it, you know?
100%.
Not much different.
Not much. Just that 10%.
I will say, Benchmade's like factory pocket clip, I really like a lot. More than I thought I would. I thought it would snag more, but it's actually pretty good.
But I did buy that on his recommendation. Not the Benchmade, the Benchmade killer, the Walmart exclusive. It's a great little $10 knife if you work in a warehouse.
Yeah, great little $10 blade to pick up and leave on the desk for, packages, maybe unwrap some pallets, yada yada.
I keep the warehouse I work at, I'm constantly moving, so I just keep mine in my pocket, just cut the plastic off pallets. I love it. It's so great.
But yeah, it's just
Better than a
funny
box cutter.
how actually close they are.
At Coop wouldn't know. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, brother, man.
That's hard, man.
Life can definitely hand you some cards at times you least expect them. That is for sure. So, truly sorry to hear about that. But yeah, it's funny how close they actually are. The Ozark Trail bug out killer next to the actual bug out.
Like I said, great little $10 Walmart knife that is great for work if you work in a warehouse or have packages and whatnot. But there is a clear copy and paste.
Oh yeah,
There's
totally.
a clear copy and paste
Totally.
between the two, for sure.
Dan Stan, what up, doe? And then I pulled out this Vosteed, which Vosteed has been really, really killing it lately.
I like that
And
knife.
this is a knife that you can get for like $60 that is really slept on. The Acorn. Nobody talks about the Acorn in the lineup of Vosteed. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of really good Vosteeds. So I see why this one maybe doesn't get brought up as much, but a great front flipper, super fidgety, super slicey, great blade shape. You can still get a good four-finger grip, and the choke up on the choil is perfect.
And if your big meaty claws are getting a 4-finger grip, this should be perfect for a normal sized hand person.
Right. Yeah, and it's super fidgety. I love this pocket knife.
I really do like that too.
Great offering from Vosteed that I feel like it's doesn't get the love it should for sure.
I definitely like it. I like the design of it. It feels great in the hand, with the handle.
Hope you're having a good weekend out there, Dan Stan.
It opens really smooth too with the thumb flip.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about that.
Got a couple Microtechs on the table. Got one of my favorites. SOCOM Auto. Dallas, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Me and Dallas went and ate some really good Texas Roadhouse rolls earlier. Robin, what up, Joe? Hope you're doing good. You know we had some.
Hey, Robin, how you guys doing?
You know we had to sneak a few baskets home.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You guys should went there just for the rolls.
Yeah,
you guys didn't get any other food.
No, we spent $75 in just rolls. We ate 104 rolls between the two of us.
Pounds of cinnamon
solid.
butter.
No, I'm just kidding. We actually got some New York strips, and they were
nice.
really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a little date night tonight, me and the wife. Speaking of, that's her knife. I gifted her this because she stole my SOCOM all the time. And then she was like, you gotta get me one because I like the SOCOM so much. So I was like, well, okay. So I got her and her dad this same one. But yeah, Texas Roadhouse. That's some good rolls, if you don't know.
rolls a piece.
Yeah.
A piece?
Yeah, we ate 104 rolls a piece. That's it.
2 pound, a pound of butter.
And then we got the Ultra Tech out tonight. Another steeple in the Microtech collection. Love this bad boy. And then got my first send cut from Ray at Everyday City Carry. I won it in one of his Monday podcasts.
American's got a ton to them.
I love that blade.
This one?
The Omniform, I think it's called. From Sencut.
Stiff.
That bad boy I got with a big old fixie.
This is stiff though.
But yeah, super solid budget blade you can grab for $40 or less.
That?
Yep.
That big knife?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so remember how we were talking about this the other day? We were talking about Civivi Sencut.
Yeah.
This is a Sencut.
Oh, okay. When we were looking up the knives or whatever.
Sencut.
Oh.
So you have a Civivi, right?
Yeah.
So is like the fanciest, and then
Sencut's.
Civivi's in the middle, and then Sencut's like their exclusive budget line.
I did not know
for
that.
the most part, yeah.
No, I mean I didn't know this was a Sencut. I know.
Oh yeah, yep. And I won that from Ray at Everyday City Care.
I like that. That's
yeah,
nice.
it's a great budget blade, dude.
For how big the blade is, the handle's surprisingly thin.
Yeah, and I like a more
Like
full-size knife, so like you can definitely get a good 4-finger grip and choke up a little bit right there with a good choil. So that's a solid knife. The Omniform from Sencut. You can pick one up for like less than $40, so solid if you're looking for a good budget beater to take to the office or whatever, you know. And then I brought this one down tonight. Oh, super stiff.
Yeah, it's really stiff.
This is a budget blade. It came with a big fixed mossy oak camping knife. Had the little budget folder with it. Super stiff action. But a half serrated American Tonto. It's like so stiff when you go to flick it.
It doesn't flick.
It's like that.
Yeah. And that's getting like a good flick on it.
Yeah. doesn't say the blade steel or anything like that, but
I just like the handle. Yeah, that's with you.
nothing too fancy there. But another good one you could take to work and beat on.
Come to find
Oh,
out,
there
it
we
seems
go.
like
That was a good flip.
That was. It seems like I'm a fan of textured handles.
This reminds me of a knockoff CRKT M16 design or something. Something like that. At least the blade does. But yeah, something you would get with the big camping knife if you got it. Nothing crazy. But yeah, we got some new cameras. So next week's live should be a little different, hopefully. But yeah, invested some money into some gear, you know, yada yada. But yeah, that way we can have dual cameras, you know. But yeah.
It's almost like we're gonna become real people in the streaming world. We have cameras and microphone and
Actual gear, I know.
like actual stuff, software and
I know, actually
lights.
spent money on stuff you actually do.
like it's
Crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like buying a knife. Break down and buy the actual nice one.
Yeah.
And then you're hooked.
Yep.
Yeah.
You spend $200, $150 on a good solid cider knife.
Oh yeah, totally. But yeah, and yeah, that's really all we brought down tonight. Nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna be putting the CME and the lanyard on the Shaman. I just don't know if I should put a bead on it or not. I was thinking I might, but then I was like, well, I don't want the bead to scratch it up too bad, so
Also true.
maybe I'll just leave the
I feel
bead
like that
off.
bead might
But yeah,
scratch
that's
a little bit.
one of my all-time favorite spider codes for sure.
Oh, yeah, I need to put that thing in there.
Oh yeah, dude. How was that new video game you were playing?
Dude, that game is so sweet. Dude.
Yeah, if any of you guys are a fan of the movie Starship Troopers, they just released a video game, a Starship Troopers video game.
I don't know exactly when it came out.
What's it called? Do you know?
Starship Troopers Extraction.
Okay, there you go. Starship Troopers Extraction. So if you're looking for a different game, go check it out. Oh yeah, there you go, Robin. If you like that movie, then check Starship Troopers Expansion.
Extraction.
Extraction. Starship Troopers Extraction. Go
Personally,
check
I
it
have
out.
it for Xbox. It's basically like a base defense style game, or like a base build game, but it's all first person, so it kind of gives you like Halo mixed with like Doom and like Dead Space.
That's pretty cool.
You know, kind of scenarios. You get like a tool to build the base and everything, and then you got to defend the base against the different style of bugs, and some of them take a lot to take down. But I'm low level because I just started playing. Like I'm assuming once I raise up in the levels, my weapons will get stronger and will be easier to take them down or whatever.
Right.
But it's a super fun game. I mean, it's a game that gets your heart pumping, you know, almost like Zombies, or like it's like a horde style game kind of too.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You
And
know.
look, the trailer you showed me looked fun.
It's so fun to play because like if you're sitting there trying to run to the extraction point and you're getting chased by the bugs and you turn around for whatever reason, they're in your face attacking you and it's scary. Like especially when it's in like a dark cave and all you guys have that flashlight.
Dude, I wonder if there's
Shit's
like
scary.
VR and stuff for it. Because that sounds like one of those games that would be super fun to play VR style.
You know, I think they have a game like it. It may not be that, but I think they have a VR game like that. They have to. They have damn near everything for VR.
That's what's up. Yeah, dude, sounds really fun.
It is. It definitely is.
But yeah.
You know, you gotta rebuild the base because those bugs, man, they come in and destroy that crap.
Yeah. Does it like follow the storyline of the movie or?
So there is like a main storyline to it. That's like a single player mode that I haven't played yet. I've only just played online and just kind of got the aesthetics down for that. I was thinking about playing the story mode, but I haven't sat down to do it yet. So I'm not entirely sure. But you don't play as like, you know, any of the characters from the movie. You just play as like a normal
private,
guy, like a normal guy, private, in like a battle suit with weapons to go fight giant arachnid bugs.
So me and the wife really like watching Holiday Baking Championship. I love that show, bro. I love that show. So I noticed this thing in the earlier seasons of it, okay? And they don't show it on camera anymore, right? So back in the earlier seasons, the host, Jesse Palmer, okay? He is an ex-college quarterback who, like, hosts the baking shows, but he also hosts other shows, too, sometimes, right? But he does football commentary, too.
Is it?
Yes,
my
kids love that show, Robin.
That's pretty.
They got me on Is It Cake? That's a great show.
Yeah.
But in the Holiday Baking Championship, right? This old lady judge, her name's I don't even remember what her name is, but she would always feed Jesse Palmer bites of the food, and it was like weird. And it would always be like off to the side, she would be filming, or she would be feeding little baby bird a bite from the spoon of like whatever the contestant had made. But then around like the 5th or 6th season, they stopped showing that. And I like caught on to it, and I brought it up to the wife, and she's like, I did notice that. Like, that's weird. Why did they stop showing it? And I'm like, I don't know. But why did she always feed him? It was really weird. It was overtly sexual in a non-overtly sexual show. And, yeah, it was weird, for sure.
Probably because they had something going on behind the scenes.
But yeah, so just some weird thing I picked up on the holiday
Sounds
baking
creepy.
championship.
100%.
Yeah, it was a little weird, a
Look,
little
man, I'm not
creepy.
trying to get fed like a baby by some old lady.
Hey man, yeah, I wouldn't either. Even if it got me to host a TV show.
Right, not happening.
But yeah, just something I noticed about that show because it was like weird. And I was telling the wife, I'm like, I should go back and yeah, right, Robin. Don't knock it till you try it. To each their own. Different
Right.
strokes for different folks. Hey, you can't knock anybody.
They were making everyone nauseous.
Yeah. So, and I love the Holiday Baking Championship. That's like my jam,
Oh.
dude. I love that show. But in the earlier seasons, like I said, the older lady judge would always feed the host, and it was weird. And I noticed it, and then when I noticed it and brought it up, it like stopped getting in. It stopped making the cut in the show.
No, see, that's just the Mandela effect.
That could be,
No.
could be.
That
I
never
don't-
actually happened. You just thought
No,
it
dude,
did.
I watched like a lot of that show. So like, I definitely saw
I
it.
bet you if you go back and rewatch it now, that's not there. It's been edited out.
That's what we're going back to watch earlier seasons. I told her I want to go back and see if we can find
I'm
it.
telling you, man.
And I want to make like a video about it.
That's how
and
it
it's
happens.
like the conspiracy, the Holiday Baking Championship baby bird
Conspiracy.
feeding conspiracy.
That is too long of a title.
No, that's the
That's too
perfect
long
title.
of a title.
That's the perfect title. It needs an overtly long, ridiculous, drawn out title.
For an overly ridiculous.
Where it's like
sexual
you didn't
thing.
even need to like watch the video because it was all just in the title. Perfect. What's wrong with that? But yeah, so I'm gonna try to go back and catch it in the earlier seasons
I'm telling you,
and
man.
see if I can
It's already been edited out.
if I
It'll
can
never
get
be
some
there
of it
again.
on video.
It'll never be there again. Everyone's gonna think you're crazy.
Yeah, you never know.
Ever.
I'm curious to
We'll
see.
get Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom. The CEOs, corporate people that ran Fruit of the Loom swore up and down that
Are
their
we going there?
symbol never had that cornucopia. And this dude goes into his closet, goes, "Hey, look at this Fruit of the Loom shirt I found when I was like 15. Oh, look at that, a cornucopia behind the fucking shit."
The Mandela effect is just a psyop.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just a CIA psyop.
yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's not real. It's like time. It's an illusion.
And then the bug out. I've been rocking a lot lately. Bug out and the Shaman. And the Devo Growler XL.
I like that one.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's so lightweight.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
1.84 or
But, like,
1.85 ounces.
You know what's crazy is because you have that, you have a clear comparison between that one and,
I know,
and the Walmart
dude.
one because you can feel the difference in the handle, you can feel the difference in the flake, you can see the difference in the blade,
The lock.
the lock, yeah, exactly,
Like,
all of it.
You know,
It's
like
crazy.
when you flick the $10 version, right? Like, for example, you can really feel like that like grindiness in the washers or whatever it
Oh
is.
yeah, like the grittiness or something like.
Versus the real deal. When you flick it, it just is so smooth.
Which one, the bug out or the?
Yeah,
Because they're both really lightweight.
they like really.
But they like the pocket clip's different. You know, obviously the blade coloring's different. The stud for the flick out is different. But just that little bit of difference, you know, maybe not that specifically, but those little differences that are in there are, you know, obviously what allows them to make
The
this.
next knife I'm chasing, Robin, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I think
Another Microtech or a Spyderco.
no. I'm gonna try to get. Actually, I'm gonna buy two from Fred the Lug. I'm gonna get a Wingspan and Kaiser Hawk. Yeah. So those two I'm gonna grab from Fred the Lug. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, the list never ends. You know what I mean? But I would like to keep on trying want to try a Tempest, and I want to try to get a Tri-Stash eventually, but hopefully I'll be able to find one in the secondary, but that's probably not likely to happen. But that would be sick. Maybe save up for an Excalibur. Something like that.
That sounds fancy.
Thank you, STF. I appreciate you. STFC and Outdoors. I appreciate you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm much more of a fan of like the modern tactical folder versus like traditional, but I do have a few traditionals. I didn't carry it today, but my Rosecraft French Broadjack, that gets a lot of pocket time. I keep that in like my coin pocket, and I really like Rosecraft. They're doing a lot of good stuff with modern traditionals, or you know what I mean, what have you.
Robin said he passed on a stick modded Tristash.
Tri-Stash.
He said he regrets it a little bit.
Dude, yeah, no, the Tri-Stash was awesome, and it was really cool that he made like the budget one, you know.
Try if you want. Downdraft, I think, is what I have.
Okay, that's what's up.
What, is that
Yeah.
like the same as the Rosecraft?
Tempest is a brand I want to check out. I want to check out a new breed, which is why I'm probably gonna buy that Wingspan from Fred the Lug, and the Heiser Hawk from Fred the Lug. I'll probably buy, but yeah, that's like all that I have planned at this moment in time. Yeah, Rosecraft just had a new one too, and I think I saw. Didn't they have another Barlow that came out as well? A jigged Barlow or something, like an exclusive color maybe? Something like that. But yeah, I want to keep on... I have two Kaisers in my collection. I want to add some more Kaisers for sure because, like I said, I've had really good experiences, and also their customer service has been nothing but outstanding for me. And when a company has outstanding customer service, I think that's a really good reason to support them. Same goes for Tenable as well. I'm definitely going to keep grabbing some Tenables because they have great customer service. They've been really good to me. So those for sure.
What's a jack drop?
No, Rosecraft had a new knife that came out.
Gotcha.
But it's like a style of old school folder. Like there's like Barlows, there's like holler jacks, there's like trappers. They're like all different styles of like older traditional folding knives. So like kinds that your grandpa would have type things, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have any of those on the table tonight, unfortunately. But like I said, my Rosecraft French Broadjack has been the traditional that I keep going back to, and Rosecraft has not been missing. Everything I've tried from them, mind you, it's only been 2 or 3 different Rosecrafts, but they've all been really good, really well made. And I keep hearing from other people as well that like with all the QC issues Case has been having recently, that they would rather just get a Rosecraft than a Case as of right now. But it again just depends on what you're getting. But I did see Case come out with a hidden auto, or it was like a hidden dual action, and I thought that was really cool. But not something I'm gonna go out and pick up or anything by any means or measure. But something that I thought was really cool and something you don't see every day. And then I also saw some of those Swiss Army like hidden autos. Those are really cool, but those are like $1,000 customs, pretty much. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. They were like they're not in production. You know what I mean? So it's like they were pretty pricey. 'Cause they were all handmade. But yeah, got the wife's SOCOM out tonight. This one's in M390.
Yours is the red one.
Yeah, mine's the red and black one. Super beat up on.
Yeah.
Henry G, what up, though?
Hey.
Hope you're doing well. Having a good weekend? Oh, yeah, but we were talking movies earlier. me and the wife got to watch The Man with the Golden Gun.
Ooh.
That's our next movie in the James Bond franchise. We've been rewatching the whole entire James Bond franchise from start to finish, and we have made it to The Man with the Golden Gun. That's our next one. So
One kill.
yeah, but I gotta be honest with you guys. When we were watching, man, what's the one where they go to Louisiana and there's like the voodoo? Live and Let Die. When we were watching Live and Let Die, I freaking fell asleep from it.
It was so boring.
There was some boring parts for sure, but yeah, I'm like a huge James Bond fan. I grew up on all of them. My favorite would probably have to be Sean Connery, just because he was the first, he was the OG.
That fits Scottish accent.
Yeah, I mean, God, just the original 2 James Bond movies are so good. They're so iconic. But also, Daniel Craig is so good. Pierce Brosnan is so good.
Yeah.
Casino Royale is like really, really high up on the list for me. GoldenEye is really high up on the list for me.
I thought Roger Moore was the original GoldenEye.
No. Roger Moore, no.
Roger Moore. Maybe not Roger Moore.
Sean Connery started it all.
Yeah.
I thought there was someone before him.
No, Sean Connery is the first James Bond. Well, technically, there's a movie before it about
Like
how he conceptualized the books.
Yeah.
But it's not about James Bond.
Right.
It's about Ian Fleming, the author.
Human, but he is def a badass Bond. Craig is a different kind of Bond, more badass. Connery is so damn smooth.
Yeah, there's like been a lot of good ones for sure throughout the years, but you know, it's just hard to argue with the OG,
The
you know.
World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies. I did like those.
But also, I feel like it's just the age I am, and like at the
Yeah.
time when I was a kid, when GoldenEye came out, I was just young, and I just remember being so captivated when it came out that that had a lot of impact on me for sure. But also the video game too, right? Like who our age didn't log
play GoldenEye
hours
on
and
64.
hours on GoldenEye
God,
64,
so
you know what
much.
I mean?
So
Like,
much.
out of all the video games in the world, that's the one, like, if you had a gun to my head and I had to play anybody, life or death, it's N64, GoldenEye, in the temple with some golden guns. Like, that is my all-time favorite video game. I would definitely play that game if, like, I had to play a game, you know what I mean? For
So much GoldenEye.
so
Yeah,
much
so much
GoldenEye, dude.
GoldenEye,
Yeah, straight up. Great game. Great movie. And also, we talked about this, I think, a couple weeks ago, but the soundtrack to GoldenEye, man,
Oh my
is
God.
what makes it so good, because
pause
it
menu.
has, dude, yeah, not even the game, right? The movie itself is because the music is that industrial, dark, gritty sound with all like the synthesizers, and there's like way less like classical James Bond orchestral music versus like the older movies where only the orchestral scores and stuff like that, right? So, you know, there's the long pause, no James Bond movies, and then GoldenEye comes out and it just has this super dark industrial like undertone,
And it works.
and it works so freaking good.
Oh, well.
And then the game is the game, you know what I mean? It was like redefined, if not, like, was there another first-person shooter even like before then? You know what I mean?
I mean,
3D wise.
I mean, the Call of Duties on PlayStation 2, the original Call of Duties, where it's like World War One or World War.
No,
II
you just
style,
said
but
PS2, so we're gonna go pre.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause
What's pre that? You know.
PS1.
So,
I
I mean,
don't think
GoldenEye
so.
just totally redefined
Yeah.
video games while also being a badass, like,
64 might have came
back
out.
in the saddle James Bond movie, you know what I mean?
You know, now that I think about it,
64
64.
came out when I was little, so I was like
Yeah.
95, 97.
I want to say 95,
I want
97.
You know, thinking about it, they
But,
may
yeah.
have been the first system to drop for, because they had, it wasn't just GoldenEye, they had Perfect Dark Zero, they had
Maybe
Turok.
94.
You know, they had multiple games
I don't
that
know.
were first-person shooter games, not
But-
just GoldenEye.
Yeah, great games, dude. And I'm, like I said, I'm a huge James Bond nerd. My grandpa had the box set growing up, so
You know
we
they
would
remade
always
that
watch
game?
them. What?
GoldenEye. They remade it for 360, and it was.
Yeah, they just did it again for Switch.
Did they really?
Yeah, they put it
Ah.
on the Switch marketplace. I guess you can get it for Nintendo Switch. So if
Oh
you have
my
a
God.
Switch and you want to get GoldenEye 64, I think you can do that.
Oh yeah, because they have the emulators on the Switch for Nintendo.
PvP.
Super Nintendo
Yeah,
and all that.
Robin, you're totally right. GoldenEye was for sure the first shoot 'em up game that had
The
the
split-
four
yeah,
split screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first system that allowed you to have 4 players play like Smash Brothers and like Mario Kart and shit
Yep.
without having to
Yep.
buy an adapter.
Yeah. Yep.
Because they had the adapters for Super Nintendo and PlayStation and stuff like that, but not
But again, that's after.
no PlayStation. came-
PlayStation's after.
64?
N64. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's
Yes, it
after
is.
by at least 2
Is
to
it?
3 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have no perception of time.
It's also
I am also old, and you know what? I've had all those game systems.
But yeah,
So
and,
unfortunately, kind of just blend
and they
together.
kind of blend together. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Quake on PC
Yes,
was the first time I ever
dude.
played a
That.
LAN PvP old school.
Dude,
Man, I
Quake
remember
PC
people,
was the
dude,
sickest.
having the tournaments.
Yeah.
Man.
No, it's LAN party. I mean, you
The
know,
LAN parties with the
parties is.
Xboxes.
Yeah, like at the house.
and
yeah.
the Halos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
The Halo
oh my God,
days.
the Halo days of
Yeah.
original Xbox LAN parties. Oh my God,
I never got down.
dude.
I wasn't into it back then.
I mean, I played a little bit.
I never
but
had like a 360 or like Halo. I never got
You know,
into the Halo phase.
That was, dude. That was the thing. Is like, yeah, it wasn't like the cool thing to do. You know, you were nerds, but you know what? When you really had no idea what you were gonna do on the weekend, you really didn't. Wow, no one had cars or anything. Hey, let's get 4 to 6 guys together. Let's have a damn near sleepover. But we're gonna set up We're gonna take over the basement and set up, 6 monitors and games and everything. We're gonna order a bunch of pizza and stuff. We're literally just gonna sit here and have a 3v3 tournament all night.
Heck yeah.
Like that. Like honestly, like looking
Yep,
back,
that's
I wish I
straight
did
up
more of
Robin
it.
nerds having fun.
Like I wish, looking back on it, man, I wish we would have done more. I didn't do as many of them as I honestly would have liked to.
No, yeah,
I
same.
see, like honestly, with the
Same.
online capabilities, it kind of takes that away now. Like I would love to get a couple of guys together, and go to like Disc Replay, get some old school games, and do an old school LAN party. That'd be sweet.
That would be fun.
But that is not going to be a reality.
Too much gear.
That's not going to be a reality. Not only too much gear at this day and age. Everyone's got their own
And-
families and lives and work and shit. Like it's not a possibility anymore.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like all those online servers are closed anyway.
Well, you just do a local thing.
Yeah, dude, Robin, straight up,
Yeah,
there's
true.
like a lot of super toxic communities, and I would definitely say that's probably high up there on them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, I've been a musician for a long time. I feel like there's a lot of toxic people in the music community. A lot of people who are super like vindictive and like they just do things so other people don't succeed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of toxicity in that, and that's why it was always hard for me to be in bands and shit. You know.
Honestly, that's one reason why I quit playing Call of Duty. Aside from the game not being.
Mute it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 that's true. You could do that too.
yeah. Also an option.
Yeah, also
Good
an
call.
option. Yeah, you just mute them, but it's like every match, and you just hear them screaming and blasting music and just being toxic as crap, man.
Oh,
Is
yeah, that's why I just mute it.
Uh,
You don't have to listen to me.
Yeah, muting it is always an option and a great call for sure. Yeah, the wife kills it on Call of Duty. She'll go hard, man.
dude,
I
she
gotta
really
get
does.
her like
going on a
streaming
YouTube
on
channel,
Twitch or something. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because she kills it.
She really does.
Yeah,
Like,
she's-
she really does.
She's so good that it's like fun to watch. Like sit and just watch her play Call of Duty.
I've watched her play Call of Duty. I've watched her lock.
We've
in.
both just sat there and been like, oh shit, it's been 45 minutes of us just watching her play
just
Call of
play
Duty.
Call of Duty. And she's racking up like 50-2. Fucking got like
Yeah.
75-10.
She
Like,
dropped
she
bodies.
Kills it.
And dude, I tell you this, it's so funny, dude. There's like that Call of Duty thing in Roblox for the kids, right?
It's Sawyer doing
Bro,
it.
Sawyer was dropping bodies like Dallas, bro. She was killing it. She was going nuts, man.
Dude,
She was
that's
playing it, and I saw her. I'm like, what are you playing? And she's like, it's like the game Mom plays, but in Roblox. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
It was crazy.
You know, I don't know if they have it on the PlayStation, but I know they have it on the Xbox. I downloaded it once to see what it was like. It's called like Pixel Strike 3D or something. It literally is Call of Duty, but like pixelated to like Roblox.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's all it is.
It was cool, though. She was good at it, just like her
Gotta
mom.
make that streamer money. That's right. That's right.
Who?
You.
Yeah.
What Robin said.
Dude, also I want to make some videos with the wife where she does some recipes because she makes some crock pot recipes that are literally like to die for, that are so good. And it's like, yeah, that's like people should know how it's made. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's good
like,
stuff. And he can attest to it.
Yeah,
like,
I'll be honest with you. I am a picky eater. I have probably the appetite and the palate of a 10-year-old. I can eat pizza every day, not think twice about it.
Gross.
I will eat his wife's cooking every day if I had a chance. Her
yeah, the
food
wife
is
makes some really good stuff.
So good. Even my son, like when we come over, he'll be like, "Hey, is Aunt Dallas making dinner?" Be like, "Maybe." Or be like, "Oh, is she making chicken Alfredo?" Because he loves her chicken.
No, yeah,
Alfredo.
I was
He
like,
loves it.
I went off on the kids. Well, didn't go off on the kids, but one day I was like talking to the kids. I was like, bro, every time you guys, it can't be chicken nuggets or pizza. Like every time, that's not the only things we're
right.
eating for dinner. And then we made his kid and eat some chicken Alfredo, and now every
All the
time he
time.
comes over,
"This is
he's
so
like,
good."
Aunt Dallas, can you please make chicken Alfredo for dinner? It's really funny. And then now my youngest likes grilled onions so much, she will literally pull out an onion and ask mom to cook it and be like, can you just make onions like noodles? And she'll like slurp them up like noodles. And she's like, I just want grilled onions. It's like, all right.
I mean, like I said, you never have to worry about her ever like not liking veggies.
Yeah, no, she'll eat some vegetables for sure. You know, we went for a car ride that was like 10 miles down the road. And she had to take a snack. And she looks at me dead in my face. She's 7 years old. She goes, Dad, what if I get hungry in the car and just die? I'm like, we're going 5 miles. Not even 5 miles down the road. She's like, I need a snack. I could literally starve and die in the car. I'm like, well, first off, you literally could not. And you can just grab a snack for the car. That's fine.
Like,
So she grabs, what does she grab?
Peppers?
Bell peppers and salami and puts it in a Ziploc bag and is like, okay, I'm good for the car ride. And is just munching on bell peppers and slices of salami. Yes.
Just eat a bell pepper like an apple.
Yeah,
That's
the little
that's
ones.
insane.
Well,
The
it's
little
mini
ones.
peppers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peppers
the
are
mini
like
ones.
this big, yeah.
But still, like,
Yeah, and
that's
she's
crazy.
She's going, this is my spicy peppers. And I'm like, those aren't spicy. And she goes, don't tell anybody. I want her to think these are really spicy. I'm like,
What about
okay.
the Wednesday thing?
Oh, yeah. And then the other day she says to me, as serious as all can be, she goes, Dad, how do I look? And I'm like, what? And she's like, how is it? I'm trying not to smile. I want to be more like Wednesday Addams. So I'm going to not smile for a whole week. And then people will be like, you look just like Wednesday Addams. And I was like, okay. Good job, kid. Keep trying. And then she immediately starts cracking up.
Yeah,
It's like, all right.
Fuck off.
All right. Girl can't be serious a day in her life. Just like me. That's all right.
Dude, there's nothing better than smelling carnival food, fair food. It's the best.
Carnival food?
Yeah, he talked about Robin said something about the fair. So carnival food, fair. I don't know. He lives in a different
dude.
state. They probably would call it something different.
Carnival food is the best. Fair food.
Fair food, whatever, yeah.
Dude, deep fried
I was
Oreos.
just gonna say
Deep fried
fried
Oreos, yeah.
Dude, when I used to work at the donut shop, I would always take stuff in and be like, I'm going to deep fry this. And the boss would get so mad. He'd be like, bro, you can't just bring stuff in and deep fry it. I'd be like,
Watch me.
I could though.
I could, and I did. And I'm going to continue.
Brought my own stuff.
Fuck you, donut.
That was fun. So, like, yeah, deep fried Oreos, fair food.
Dude,
So good.
I took Colt to that fair they do up at the Suburban Showcase in Novi, the like state fair, or quote unquote
Yeah.
state fair. Got me a turkey leg.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Oh, yeah.
That
you-
was good.
That's good fair food.
Definitely
right
worth.
there.
Definitely worth the time.
Gotta have a turkey leg. Gotta have, like, an elephant ear.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Or, what's the other thing? A funnel cake.
Funnel cake,
Yeah.
and you gotta get at least one of those like $15 lemonades.
So
Oh, yeah.
there's now a rumor about Matt LaFleur from Green Bay
Yeah.
getting fired and coming to
No.
work with Dan Campbell
Oh, boy.
That'd be cool.
and dominate Chicago. Oh, that'd be so good.
Yum.
Yeah,
scones.
totally. I love that stuff.
Man, I literally went to a local
Oh, what about
carnival
the
just to get an
roasted almonds? Those are
Oh my god, the
so
cinnamon
good.
almonds.
Yeah, the
Those,
cinnamon
oh my
honey
god.
roasted almonds.
My
So
god,
good.
smelling those freshly cooked and you
Last
bite
time
into
I
So
went to
good.
a craft show, man.
Oh my
All I
god.
did was
Yeah,
got food.
the wife went to a craft show couple weeks ago, and she brought me back some roasted almonds. They were so good. Those are a great snack
the
too.
fresh ones when they're fresh and hot.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I miss about Gibraltar Trade Center. When I used to go
The
there as a kid,
snacks?
man. No, man. When you walk in, like you knew you
The
were
smells?
getting close. Yeah, you knew you were getting close to like the food court or like the good stuff because you start smelling the freshly cooked the almonds, the cinnamon almonds. You start smelling them.
Yeah, that's a great smell, dude. Great smell. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lanyard for my spider coat, but it's actually a good one, not a crappy hand one that I did. That one kind of sucks. But I wanted to put that bead on there, so whatever. That was before I knew cool people that sold lanyards and stuff like that and did stuff like that, so
Right.
now I would have just hit one of them up and got one from them, right? But you live and learn.
Now, once that lanyard's on there, is it on there, or can you take it off?
You can take it off if you cut it off.
No. Okay, sure.
But no, I melted it on and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Why
So.
does your vape smell like gay men and butterflies?
Oh my goodness. Stop.
So, I have an answer, but we're live, so I can't give you the answer.
See, this is why I can't be down here.
And then we got the Vosti acorn.
Why?
Because I can't be nice to you.
Said you're not.
Great pocket knife. But yeah, so crazy that the Chicago Bears beat the Green Bay Packers today.
Yep.
I'm not happy with both of them.
Yeah, I wish they both could have lost, but what can you do? My team's out this year,
Yeah.
so whatever. We'll figure it out.
Right.
We'll figure it out. Hopefully steal Mike McDaniel for offensive coordinator for the Lions. That'd be sick. But
Max Crosby.
yeah, I can go steal Max Crosby from the Raiders for the opposite edge, but that'd be a lot of money, and that's
We have the cap space.
yeah. But we also have to re-sign a lot of people, so
True.
who knows? Who knows how that'll go? But yeah, I love this spider coat.
I like that one.
That's a great one. And then the Adira.
I like the coloring on that.
That was my first Benchman. Bought that off the secondary. Lightly used. The blade's brand new. Magna Cut. My first Magna Cut in my collection. I'd like to have one of all the blade steels eventually. That'd be sick. But there's a lot of blade steels,
Yeah.
And then you got
That's a fat
the
boy.
Tenable Bomber and D2.
That's a fat boy.
Yeah, that is a fat knife.
It's a fat handle.
He's a thick and chunky boy right
Thick
there.
and chunky boy.
Certainly is. I'll tell you what, you son of a gun.
Get your fat ass back here.
This is one that somebody said something about self-defense. This is a knife that you don't use for self-defense. You chuck it at somebody
Yeah.
and run away.
That's yeah. That's
This
that's
is
really
one you just chuck from a
Yeah.
distance. Solid, probably weighs half a pound.
I mean, there's a good chance if you did pull that out and try to stand your ground with it because of how big it is, somebody might get scared and run off. But you have a better chance of throwing it at someone and running.
Dude, that's a tank.
Because if you hit someone with this in the right spot, it may not stop them, but it'll stop them for at least a couple seconds to make them realize that you just threw something at them.
Spider Cove each blade steel, but there's literally 100 plus. Yeah, straight up, Robin. There's a lot. There is a lot, but I like to just have different blade steels, and try everything once at least. And nowadays, instead of just collecting one brand, I really want to try to diversify my collection a little bit more, and especially support like YouTubers that I like that are designing cool knives and killing it. I want to try to support them, by buying their knives. So, you know,
That's the way to do it.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Support the community by putting your money into the community, right?
Right.
But yeah, there's like a lot of guys who are killing it now, whether it be Loot 10 Tex or Casey from Knives Fast with Tempest or like Devo, Lefty. There's a lot of people who are killing it right now. Aries, a lot of people. One day I would like an Aries fixie for sure, but it's really cool that he's working with Kubi now, and you can get an Aries Bloom for like $60-ish from Kubi instead of like 300 or 300. So, and then he just got another design on Kubi as well. Yeah, I really would like an Aries. I don't have a lot of fixies. I only have a couple, but that's one that I would like to have in my collection, especially since I had the pleasure of interviewing him, and he's such an awesome guy. That's one I would definitely like to have in my collection. And then the same goes for a Ripley from Laser Ghost or Donnie Bless. I would definitely like a Ripley. I think Donnie is just an awesome knife maker, and his designs are sweet, and I like the futuristic look of the Ripley, but while also still being like futuristic, modern, and like tactical, and in the best ways. So, and I like that he's super inspired by Alien. That's super cool. But I would like to have one of his pieces eventually in my collection.
You said inspired by Alien, like the computer company Alien?
Number 72 on Donnie's books now. I got to start squirreling away some cash now. Yeah, that's what's up, Robin. Donnie's awesome, dude. You got to let me know what you think of it when you get it and see it, and send me some pictures and stuff. But yeah, I've seen a lot of his pieces, and they are awesome knives, man. I'm not sure which model I'm gonna get. Yeah, there's some cool ones. Like I said, I like the Ripley. But there's a few good designs that you can choose from. I think, right, like 4 or something like that, maybe. But yeah, Laser Ghost killing it. Check out Laser Ghost knives for sure if you haven't. But yeah, there's a Lefty. Speaking of YouTuber designs.
A Lefty.
Yeah, if you look for his sticker on the table, Lefty EDC. And he's also doing a lot of gun stuff now too.
Really?
Yeah. But Devo Knives is his designs.
I like that sticker, splitting slices.
You see that one, Devo? That's
Devo.
this company.
I like that. I like that sticker.
Designed by Lefty EDC. And this is a beast of a knife. I like full-size knives, so. Yeah, let me know, Robin, what you decide and what you're going to go with, because that's freaking sweet. There's a lot of really cool Laser Ghost Downy knives out there. Got an OTF. Microtech out. Gotta have your Microtech.
I like that one. Smooth.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Is that supposed to be like the glass breaker at the
Yep,
back?
that's what that is. Hey, some people call them skull crushers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really cool, Robin. If you don't mind my asking, like a couple grand, I would imagine, at least like $2,000, 2,500 or something like that. I would imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I know custom knives are insane. Oh, okay.
Just a one-off.
Oh, well, that's way more reasonable than I thought.
Oh, 500 to 800? Yeah, for like a prototype?
Yeah, that's sick. That's not bad at all. I was thinking closer to $2,000 or something.
Guys would be like
1300 or 1400.
Yeah. Handmade though, yeah, right. Yeah, Donnie's work is crazy. But yeah, $1,400. Yeah, that's like I mean that's about the going rate for a custom, really. Like
Is it?
plus, but I mean I've seen some really nice customs for like 700-800, but then I've seen some really nice customs, you know, way up there that are like holy crap, put that back down, don't even look at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it too expensive or just not worth it or
No, like I mean it just all depends, and it's like art too, right? So it's like you know.
subjective?
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
right.
makes sense.
Straight up, Robin.
6,000, 50 grand.
Yeah, I mean, dude, custom. When you get into like high up there customs, dude, you're talking like art. You're talking. Think about it like this, right? You're not just buying a knife from a knife maker. In a lot of regards, you're buying a painting from Van Gogh. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you're buying a one of maybe 2 or 3 ever, you know?
Right.
And like, especially in regards where it's like you sat down with a designer and helped design this knife.
Gotcha.
Like that's
okay.
not an inexpensive process, you
Right.
know?
You're probably paying time for the designer too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Time.
You're buying hundreds of hours in labor,
labor,
and,
yeah.
and high-end materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what it really is.
Yeah. For this
Yeah.
guy to spend 6 months to design something for you.
And then a lot
or
of them,
longer.
it's like once you're called $1,000 up front,
Yeah.
and then once it's done, it's like another X amount of dollars, and then shipping too, or whatever, you know. But yeah, because that's what it really is. It's like even the materials and even getting started on it, you know,
It's
it's like
Probably,
worth time and
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? Whatever,
Yeah.
right? So it's like they're not doing all that stuff for free, or whatever. Yeah, like I've seen crazy ones. I've seen the Marfione masterpieces or whatever. They're like friggin' 10 grand. 10 grand
Really?
OTFs. Single action OTFs, yeah. Crazy. But
It looks like Robin spent $1,000 on a knife.
I mean $1,000, like when I first started collecting knives and you were like, oh yeah, some of these cost $1,000, I'd have been like, you're crazy, what? No way. But like I've owned a few Marfione customs and I know that if it's a hot design at the right time, like you know,
It's worth
3,
the
4,
money.
5 times what it originally went for. Sometimes, you know, it's crazy.
Huh.
Yes, Robin, straight up. I had a Marfione Warhound folder and carbon fiber and bronze, and I loved that knife, but I got rid of it. But one day I'll buy it back. That's the goal. One day. But also, that's like a $2,400 knife, $2,500 knife. Yeah. The folder one, not the OTF one. But yeah, I went through like a really hardcore OTF phase for a while, and I like messed around and got just about every size Microtech OTF they made. Not at the same time necessarily, you know what I mean? But the Scarab 2 is probably one of my all-time favorites. That's one. I'll probably go get another one eventually of those because that's such a great OTF. Kyle Royer has some in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah, that's
Dang.
crazy, Gabe Harlan. But like, dude, that's again like when you're talking like I don't know who that specific person is off the top of my head, Kyle Royer, right? But like when you're talking artists
Yeah.
like that, you know, that's like not a knife. That's an art piece,
Yeah.
you know?
No,
So
that
it's
makes
like
sense.
when you get into stuff like that, it's like I could see there being stuff like that, you know, but it's few and far between, right?
I consider that to be art. You're creating something from
Oh
nothing.
no, dude, totally. Creating
completely-
something from nothing is
I-
an art form,
I
you know?
completely think that that makes them an artist doing that.
Dude, yeah, especially like, and then also it's like what Robin was saying a little bit ago, right? It's like a lot of that stuff is handmade.
Right.
Like this guy
Put his own time,
cut this
sweat,
out of hand and then
yeah.
sanded it by hand and,
then, like,
you know,
press the steel,
put
and
the
melted
hours
it,
in.
and,
And a lot of guys-
forged it and whatever. Yeah.
like I don't know, like, but I don't know about Donnie specifically, but Aries, you know what I mean? Aries, he makes fixed blade custom stock removal, right? So he's not forging, okay? He's taking a piece of metal and removing it to get the shape of the knife he wants, right? And then doing his hand, and then getting it heat treated, and then doing his handles and then stuff like that, right? But like, he's doing stuff like that in his garage. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
It's like
That's
there's hours and
Yeah, I was gonna
hours
say.
and hours invested into each knife,
Yeah, it's not like he's in
and
there
he
for 20
didn't
minutes.
forge it, right? So imagine if, you know, you were forging it too. That's
even
like
more, but
yeah,
yeah.
you know, double the time.
Like all the heat and everything too. Yeah.
He does things like forge a blade from a PS2 and other things.
Jesus.
That's crazy. That'd be cool. We'll have to check him out. Kyle Royer, right on. But yeah, like art house knives, man, are crazy. Marfione customs are really crazy. I got really sucked into those for a while, and if I was going to buy a custom, off the top of my head, I would probably just grab a Marfione custom, but also that's probably one of those customs that's easier to find. Yeah, it might be a couple grand, but it's easier to find. It's not like you're gonna have to be on a waiting list, have it custom made for you. That's a whole nother ball game, for sure. But yeah, custom knives are sick. So many awesome knives. So little time.
4,000 mosaic Damascus chef's knife.
Oh, dude, Mosaic Damascus is
Yeah.
crazy.
I just looked up that Kyle did. He's got a $4,000 mosaic Damascus chef's knife. That's crazy.
What?
The chef knife.
The $4,000 chef knife?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I cook all the time.
Mosaic Damascus
That
is
I
crazy.
need new knives.
Yeah, the wife needs new,
Like a new knife set.
like a new knife set. She wants a new knife set really bad. Does if anybody has really good recommendations for a kitchen knife set that's not
You know,
insane?
and honestly, the sad thing is, if Bed Bath & Beyond didn't close, I would tell you just to go there and get one, because you can get a good, decent set there, probably like $100, maybe more. But like,
No, I'm not
they're
afraid to
closed.
spend like $300-400 if it's like a
good-
good quality
that's what I'm saying, like,
set.
Bed Bath & Beyond was one of those places that had that kind of stuff, but like, since they're closed, I really wouldn't know.
Shun
maybe,
knives. Had good luck with them. Dallas, Google Shun knives.
maybe Target.
What? Sean knives?
SHUN knives. Kitchen knives.
Japanese.
Yes, Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, Japanese knives are always usually really good. Typically. In my experience, everything that I've handled.
24,000 for a showpiece. It says high-end showpieces.
Yeah,
Tens
yeah,
of
but
thousands
that's like,
for
dude, again,
exceptional time-invested pieces.
That's like
a dagger featured.
art house knives.
in a
That's like those
YouTube
$10,000 Marfione custom pieces.
that
Like,
took months to create and was valued at 24 grand. That's crazy.
yeah, Gabe, I seen the set. They have like a set of them. I think there's
$70,
four.
that's not bad.
But
For
you gotta buy
Microtech?
the set, so there's like 4 different knives in the set, and then there's also a set of like Microtech steak knives now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're a little pricey, but as all things from Microtech are. But they are one of my favorites for sure.
$300 for one knife. No thanks.
Uh-huh. Wow.
But yeah,
I just wouldn't buy that. you know?
That dude has expensive knives.
yeah, dude. But again, he's an artist, so like it makes sense. You know what I mean? But and then that's also like a commission piece versus a non-commission piece too, right? Like a custom knife that was just made that you can go buy versus having somebody work with you design something. You know,
right.
that's much different. Two very different things. Same, but different. Search by reviews. Blade City on Whatnot sells them, not in a set. Yeah, I feel like I don't think they get sold in a set, and that's like the catch to it. I only saw a set of the Microtech steak knives. There's like a 4-pack set, I think, and a 2-pack set, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I swear I saw a set of just those together. And then there was like, you can individually get the kitchen knives, or you can get them all together for probably like $1,200 or something. $1,400, something like that. For I think 4 or 6 knives. I don't remember. But either way, pricey kitchen knives, that's for sure.
Japanese kitchen set seems really good.
That's what's up, Robin. I appreciate you. Looking at it right now, but I see a knife on IG. Knife. Right on. But yeah, that's basically one thing that the wife was like talking to me about, saying she really wanted to get a good kitchen knife set. And we like thought we had a good one on our hands, but it like rusted out pretty fast, and like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I learned with the one I had, you can't put them in the dishwasher. You have to
No,
hand wash
yeah,
it
and I
stuff.
knew
It
that.
sucks.
Even hand washing it, it was like rust out. It was like pretty low quality. I mean, I
Knife
would
sets
just
are
use the
weird.
little thing that came on the block, the pull through one for those.
To sharpen them, yeah.
But I mean, like, I found my stone too, so I have one stone that's like dual sided. My 2 Benchmades in my collection.
Chicago Cutlery Fusion.
Give it a piece
The
of
$20 Walmart chef knife is really all you need if you have the skills with the blade. That's what's up, Gabe. I appreciate you saying that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom real quick, bro.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gabe said a $20 knife from Walmart works well. If you're
It
good
does.
With the knife, you're good with the knife.
Yeah. I don't really talk much, you know, with this. He clearly knows more about the knives than I do. I'm really just here to learn and help do stuff. But I do like being here. I'm more the anime video game person, which is nice. I'm almost to 50 subscribers on my channel, which allows me to go live. So if there's ever a time I can't be sitting here doing this with him due to having my child or something, I can do the lives from my place, which is nice. Yeah, I don't do anything fun on my channel. I just post AI videos. They're fun though. First Game Boy. You talking about the gray brick one with the green screen? I had 3 of them because I was young and didn't understand how to properly take care of them at the time until I got my 3rd one. Yeah, dude. And the way gaming has evolved, the way the controllers are evolved, they really don't sit comfortably in your hands. So if you're playing for hours like these hardcore streamer people are, you're damn near getting carpal tunnel and having like neck issues from the way you sit.
From what?
Looking at the screen, playing games and stuff the way those streamers do, playing games. There's one of them, one of the famous ones. I think his name's Ninja.
Oh, he's from Detroit.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. He's a
The
Lions fan.
The blue-haired
Yes,
streamer
yeah,
kid.
blonde hair, white
blonde,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was him or it was someone else, but like it showed the way he was sitting in the chair, the way he was like hunched over. He went to a chiropractor and straightened himself out, and he grew like because he got straightened out, he like it added like 2 inches to his height.
I believe it. I
Because
believe
the way
it.
he had like sat
Dude,
for years in his computer chair playing this game. Or
Since the smartphone, dude, phone neck is so real, bro.
oh yeah,
People get bad necks from doing this,
Yep,
like
all
looking
day.
down at their phone.
all day.
Dude, yeah, it'll grind on you for sure.
Not just their phone, tablets, and again Game Boys or Switches or anything that you hold in your hands and you look down at.
New season of anime is just now starting to. That's what's up.
What anime?
I'm
Because that's
on
that's a pretty
chapter, or no, I'm on volume 12, 13 of Berserk. Those are like my next two I got to read. I'm rereading it. Or, excuse me, I'm reading the story for myself for the first time. I'm caught up to the story. I would like watch videos on it.
Phone finger.
But now I'm
Nintendo
going
thumb.
back and reading it from the beginning myself.
Dude, the Nintendo thumb, like when I had my Switch, within the first 6
Nintendo's
months,
on
my
PC
Joy-Cons had stick drift. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, I wish that I could watch like I wish they're like give Berserk the anime it deserves, dude.
Yeah.
Make it like 30 seasons long. Just who cares?
I mean, okay, so
Do the whole
here's
story.
the thing.
I know.
It's already no. It's already
Oh.
been shown that it can be done. Because One Piece,
Well,
the pirate
97.
anime, no, it's already shown that they can make the 30 seasons or whatever. It's already been shown that it can be done because One Piece, the pirate anime, is over 1,000 episodes.
Dude,
long.
no. Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
So, like-
but One Piece is not Berserk. The brutality of the story is not the same.
No, I understand. I'm not talking about the brutality of the story. I'm talking about the length of it. That's one reason why a lot of people don't do it, aside from the brutality of it, because the brutality really doesn't matter. There's so much anime out there that's way worse and on the same level of Berserk. It's crazy. And they have no problem making 1 or 2 seasons of that.
No, yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're right. So it needs to be given to somebody who can do it right and do it justice.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So like I don't know if you ever saw Chainsaw
Hand
Man.
me that.
It was-
No, but
it was a
I
newer
hear
anime.
people rave about that
Okay,
all the
so
fucking
I'm
time.
gonna tell you right now, that is one of the bloodiest, goriest
Bleach has been
animes I've
running
ever
longer.
seen.
What? What about Bleach?
Bleach has been running longer than Berserk. Longer than Berserk.
No, Bleach has not been running longer because Bleach stopped and just came back for the 1,000-Year Blood War. One Piece has been running continuously.
Also, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Berserk doesn't even have the anime to be called an anime. It's a manga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's a manga.
it's
There was the
manga.
97 Berserk, which is
Yeah.
like really good.
It was good, but and then they made like the 2014, 16 like
yeah.
movie that was it was okay, but it didn't really do the Berserk thing justice. You
No,
know?
not by any mean or measure. It was a disappointment.
203 episodes of One Piece and Bleach and Naruto.
See,
My
Bleach
brother-in-law
got weird.
is obsessed with One Piece now.
Yeah.
He likes the live action.
Like
lot.
Bleach got weird because they had so many sub seasons in the middle of the actual season. If you weren't paying attention, it was real easy to get confused and lost in what they were doing in Bleach. That was one direction I was not a fan of them doing in that series.
Man, also, yeah, I really was into when I was younger. If you guys remember Adult Swim, you guys remember
Yeah.
that, dude?
I
Yeah,
grew
I
up
lived
on-
on
dude,
Adult Swim.
I was to say
I
I grew up on Adult
really
Swim.
liked Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop was sweet.
I also really liked.
What was the other one? Outlaw Star, I think.
I
that was one.
tried to rewatch it or watch Cowboy Bebop the live action.
It's not the same.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
But I will say the guy they picked to play him is so good.
I was gonna say,
it's
you
the guy
probably
from
did it-
Harold and Kumar,
The Asian or the
Yes.
Indian? Oh yeah, okay.
and he does so good, dude. He does it so good.
He's a good actor though. Like in general though, he's just a good actor. Okay, Solo Leveling. I've heard a lot about that. I have not gotten a chance to check that out. Is it on Netflix or is it Hulu or is it on Crunchyroll or
Let me get the
Funimation or
killer.
whatever?
Killer. Killer. They killed Killer B. Yo, they killed Killer B. What movie is that from, y'all? Yo, they killed Killer B.
You know, this is a very controversial
Yo,
thing,
what happened to
but
the guy on the couch?
I'm not a fan of Attack on Titan. Not a fan.
WCO.
Is that one of those like free anime website kind of things? Which is fine, I don't care. I had one on my old phone.
The bug out killer.
Gabe Half Baked.
Half-baked indeed. Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. They killed Killer B. love Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's great.
Young Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's
fucking
great.
hilarious, man.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh my
Men in
god.
Tights. Con Air.
Yo, wait, no, as you say it. A chew. Bless you. Nah,
No,
man, that's my name.
I love when
movie.
honestly, one of my favorite parts, and a lot of people don't remember this, but if you've seen Robin Hood Men in Tights,
The Malcolm X speech?
no,
Oh, okay.
well that too, but no, if you've ever seen the Disney show Good Luck Charlie, or whatever, I think it's called that. The dude who plays Little John in Robin Hood Men in Tights plays the dad in that Disney show.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But don't let my name fool you. In real life, I'm very big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude, that guy.
Help me!
Funny.
I'm drowning in the creek.
It's like just stares
It's
at him.
really not that big of a deal.
Oh my god,
But
that's a great movie.
But yeah, that actor who played Little John in Robin Hood Men in Tights ended up being the dad in that Good Luck Charlie show.
I'm Cuban, B. God, I love that movie. That's so funny. And dude, okay, if you guys like stand-up comedy at all, I didn't know this until after the fact. The guy on the couch in Half Baked, his name is Stephen Wright, and his comedy is so dang funny, but he is like so dry that some people really dislike him, but I'm a fan. He's hilarious. Yeah, so dry, but he is hilarious. He's got some really out there jokes that are really funny. So if you like stand-up, you definitely got to give him a listen. He's like an OG Boston stand-up comic.
Older comic, right?
Yeah, like
the Def Jam comic era.
no, maybe like late 80s, early 90s.
Oh,
So
Dice,
maybe
like
then
Dice.
After that. Like after Dice's reign ended, I would say. And correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I could be wrong.
That's somewhere in there.
But yeah, I do believe that. And then, yeah, he was the guy on the couch
That's great.
in Half Baked. Yeah. I love Dave Attell. Do you remember the show Late Night Insomnia? With Dave Attell.
Dave Attell, yeah.
His stand-up is freaking hilarious. He doesn't have enough of it, but I like listening to stand-up albums. And he doesn't have too many stand-up albums, but he has like years and years of stand-up. But other than that, you can just like randomly catch it, you know? I loved Insomnia with Dave Attell. That was like one of my all-time favorite shows. And then I was talking about this with my buddy Gabe a couple weeks ago. You guys remember The Secret Stash on Comedy Central? When you would stay up late and they would play movies.
like the uncut movie or whatever at 1 a.m.
They would play like R-rated movies on Comedy Central,
Or
like unedited.
You know what's funny is sometimes they'd actually play the edited version during the day, and then they'd replay the unedited version at night at 1 a.m. for The Secret Stash. There was that. There was what else did Comedy Central do? They did that the late night comedy. Stand-up comedies because it was all unedited.
Oh yeah, Friday night stand-ups.
Yeah, Friday night stand-up. Yep.
Yeah.
They did that on the late night because it was all unedited.
That's how I first found out about Mitch Hedberg.
Oh yeah, he was on there, wasn't he? I
Yeah.
think Gabriel Iglesias was on there at one point too.
Yeah, he had one, bro. And
actually,
like
I think every famous comic that's around right now, I think might have actually started off doing that at one point.
Well, man, I don't even know, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Doing it, obviously.
Friday night stand-up was so good,
Yeah.
dude, on Comedy Central
I
back in
loved
the day.
watching that. Dude.
That was so good.
So good. Some of them weren't funny. I'll be honest. Some of them weren't.
Oh,
the best,
what about
but...
you remember Pablo Francisco? He would always do the movie guy voice. He did Little Tortilla Boy, where it was like an action movie about a tortilla guy.
Oh,
He'd be like, this summer, action, adventure, coming this fall, Little Tortilla Boy. That guy was really funny.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? You know what else I miss watching? I don't remember if this was on MTV or Comedy Central, but it was Shorties Watching Shorties, and it was like a weird little animated uh show where these babies narrated and commentated on these videos and stuff. But it was so funny because it was like the style of baby you saw in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like the grown man being a baby. Like
I don't remember.
it
that
was
at
called
all.
It was called Shorties Watching Shorties.
I don't remember that
It
at
was
all.
so funny.
I do remember Aeon Flux, but are you talking about when it used to be?
Omni.
It used to be a cartoon, right?
It was like a.
I think it used to be a cartoon.
It was like a CGI anime, like.
Not, you're not talking about the movie.
No,
You're talking about the old
like
anime?
the anime cartoonish, almost like that CGI kind of cartoon.
Eh. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. What about? Did you guys ever see the movie? This is an older one. It's worth a watch if you never saw it.
Barbarella.
Heavy Metal. You ever watch Heavy Metal?
They made 2 of them.
The movie?
Yeah, they made 2
cartoon
of them.
movie?
They made 2 of them.
Yeah, that's great, dude. Classic.
I've seen it.
And
With the Pam Anderson, the old school MTV Pam Anderson animated movie Stripperella.
no, that
shit.
wasn't MTV.
Wasn't
Was
that?
Stan Lee did that.
Yeah, but like they aired it
It
on
was
MTV.
Spike TV.
Spike TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spike TV.
That show and
What was
Spike TV and Stripperella and what was the other show? With the basketball, jump ball, jam ball. You know what I'm talking? What is it called? Slam ball, right? Slam ball.
You
Yeah.
talking about the trampoline basketball?
Yes.
Yeah, slam ball.
That
Yeah.
was like the 2 shows.
And 1,000 Ways to Die.
And 1,000 Ways to Die. Those were like the shows that kicked off Spike TV.
Oh, for sure.
And then they had like the dude programming. From
Oh,
Flint,
speaking
the
of
Shaman.
dude programming, what about Comedy Central's The Man Show
Oh yeah,
with
Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla.
was Jimmy Kimmel Jimmy Kimmel wasn't the original guy.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yeah,
Who was the
Jimmy
guy that came
Kimmel
in
and
after
Adam
Kimmel?
Carolla.
Because Kimmel left and
I
somebody
don't
else
even
came
know.
in. And
I don't
it
even
was
know, dude.
Carolla.
That was a long time ago.
And now the best segment ever: girls jumping on trampolines. That's actually remember the Andy Milonakis show?
Yes.
That's where he's from. He was from the Man Show. He was that kid that was like, "Hey, can you buy me beer?"
Yeah, I remember. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I ordered something that was supposed to show up today with these web cameras that we got for next week's show, so we can mess with them, and it never arrived today. So hopefully it'll show up Monday.
Yeah. What's up with that? No, it's alright. But, yeah, Walmart shipping, you know what I mean? What do you expect, I guess, right?
It's not even from Walmart. It's from like a third party. They just sell it through Walmart's website, like Amazon.
I love the Vosti Acorn.
I like that knife.
About as small as I like to comfortably carry, though.
It does fit pretty comfortably in your hand.
But solid knife. It's even smaller than the bug out. Almost the same size. A little smaller.
No, I do like this. It's comfortable.
It's a great knife. And Vosti is killing it right now. I really want to get one of their Vancor locks or whatever. The ones where it locks through the center pivot. That's really cool. Get yourself?
Nah. I felt the blade touch though.
No bites, no bites, no biting. If it bites you, you keep it. And then you pay me the knife, the money of the knife. My problem is they tend to ship my packages back and forth across the country. Yeah, or it'll make it to a USPS hub. It'll make it to one crappy hub in your state. And it'll just sit there for weeks and weeks and weeks or whatever.
It'd be like, hey, where's my package? You're like, oh,
Dude.
it's been here for a month.
Yeah.
Where you been at?
I swear.
What?
I have good luck though, especially when it leaves. I like take it to my work and just ship it from my work.
See.
Put it in with the medical supplies,
Yeah.
so it usually goes pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, like I pay for it and stuff, you know what I mean, whatever. But
Right.
but just the fact that I can throw it in with all that medical supplies and high priority stuff makes I feel like a little cheat code to the system.
Because you know FedEx and UPS are coming by every day to pick up this stuff going out.
Yeah, no, we have
Like every
daily.
day,
We
like,
have
by,
daily
like,
UPS,
4 by, like,
daily.
4 o'clock.
We have daily UPS, daily FedEx, and then a daily
Ground.
USPS.
You guys
semi.
got do you got ground and LTL? Or
Yeah, we got
LTE?
everything,
Yeah.
everything, and then we even have it international sometimes.
Oh yeah. I think international's great.
I beg your pardon.
I said, aren't the internationals great with all the
It doesn't really matter
shipping
from
labels?
on my end because
you're
that's not
receiving, you're
my
not shipping.
job.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
shipping,
so
you're
I don't
receiving.
worry
Yeah, I
about
work on
that.
the shipping side. That shit.
I deal with the incoming goods. So I just sign here, unload the truck, and then do a bunch of other stuff. Receive the good. Oh, yeah, and then, check on the high-lows, do the high-low checks,
Yeah.
and then, teach people how to operate the high-lows and stuff,
Who the hell
and
doesn't know
then
how to operate a high-low?
break down stuff. A lot of people, man. It's not like common knowledge.
It kind of is, man. It's like driving a car.
No, not everybody works in that industry, dude. Don't be so naive, my friend. Not everybody has knowledge that you also have, right?
No. Maybe. I don't have that knowledge. Okay, I guess I should be more specific to that question. Who in the
Now, if you said
industry,
who in a warehouse
There you
doesn't
go.
know how to
There you
drive,
go. Let me work to
then
that, yeah.
would be a different
Yeah.
statement. But still, people. Hey, some people are like afraid of machinery, dude, and stuff. You know,
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
like a lot that could catastrophically go wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the scissor lifts. I've worked in a warehouse damn near 20 years. I don't like the scissor lifts.
See, everyone has their thing. You know what I mean?
Scissor lifts. I will avoid
USPS
scissor
doesn't
lifts at
have
all
their
costs.
own aircraft, so they use other carriers, which is part of why they bounce around. Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
It's always such a pain in the ass to ship stuff.
Dude, yeah, it
really is. As
And
a
then
common person.
I always usually I always insure it, even if it's for like 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, just because
If
I
something
feel
happens,
like it makes them it makes sure that
they're like, oh,
they
shit,
don't
we
want to pay that
out.
insurance. Yeah, or whatever. But yeah, I also like UPS a lot. If I'm shipping something expensive, I'm gonna go to UPS and pay a little extra. And
Yeah.
it's worth it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that makes sense because I mean I've never had a problem with FedEx, but it just seems like there's always an easier time at UPS.
I mean, to each their own. Whatever. Some have. I feel like everybody has a different horror story with each, so it's like whatever.
I've never experienced.
But I've
anything like that.
never had any bad luck. Knock on wood. You know what I mean. So I'm gonna keep staying positive with it and keep doing what I've been doing. So it works. But I'm not constantly shipping stuff out either. So I'm not in any pass rounds or anything like that. So it's just pretty much when I am trading stuff or when I sell stuff or when I do a giveaway, then I'll ship it out. But that's not too frequent. But yeah. But yeah, I think it's about that time. How you feeling?
I'm good. I mean, I can always sleep. But I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna call it, everybody. Hope everybody out
Good
there has
life.
a good weekend, a good Saturday. Thanks for hanging out
You know
with
what?
us.
Before we leave, before we go, does anybody out there know anything about maybe making the slide lock here stick out a little bit longer for more comfortability, so it's not so flush to the handle? I have no idea on how to do it, and any idea I have feels like it would just break off in my pocket.
Let me see.
It's just like I don't mind it so much. It's just compared to some of the other ones, it doesn't have like the comfortability to like snag it. Like look at your Benjamin. Look how much it sticks out above the
Yeah.
handle. Look how flush that one is.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get some bug out pieces. And you'd have to like take it apart.
That's why, yeah. Like I mean, unless I have to take it apart and just replace the whole slide piece itself.
A tiny bit of epoxy and a little bit of a rounded metal or plastic.
Put like
Oh,
a cap
okay.
on there.
Like
That's not a bad idea.
kind of like a little cap almost.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't need a bit. Like I only needed like to stick out maybe like a 32nd of an inch, like a 16th of an inch, just enough to where my it's not so flush to the handle. That's all.
Hmm.
Just just a nubbin, just a little nubbin, just a little nubbin. All right,
yeah.
I
All
will
right.
look into that then. Thank you, Robin. I
Appreciate you,
that.
Robin. Appreciate everybody for stopping by and hanging
A
out with us.
comfortable nub. A comfortable nub.
We'll see you guys on the next one. See you next week.
Later.
Later, guys. Appreciate you.
Make sure you guys do tune in for next week too.
Oh yeah, next week Casey's gonna interview me, like how I like to do the interviews. Next week on the live, I'm gonna get interviewed by Casey. He's been working on some questions,
I
so
have one
stay tuned.
One kind of practice for me, and two, everyone that Shay talks about, everyone that he's interviewed started off in his exact position, doing his exact thing right now to get where they are. But I doubt anyone ever actually interviewed them at that point in their status getting into the community. So there's no raw footage or anything of the beginning of their journey. At least this gives some raw footage to the beginning of his journey. Because in 10 years, if he's blown up into some huge person in the community, somebody can come back and go, hey, this
Which
is
I'm not
raw
going
footage.
to. No, I'm just kidding. I
No.
kid. Who knows?
You
You
never
never know.
know what happens.
But
This
yeah.
could be a huge thing, but
All
you
right.
have the raw footage.
So stay tuned. Next week, we'll see you later. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.
Peace.